This New Year's Eve, everyone was celebrating. I was standing there, hiding the worst year of my life. You know that feeling when the clock is about to strike midnight on New Year's Eve? You can hear the laughter, the music, and the chatter all blending together. Everyone around me was smiling, excited, and ready to count down the last few seconds of the year. I stood there, champagne in hand, surrounded by friends. But inside, I felt a little lost. I had come to the party hoping for joy, hoping to celebrate. But if I'm being honest, I couldn't shake off this heavy feeling. Just a few months prior, I had experienced a betrayal that shook my world. Someone I trusted had let me down. So as the countdown began, my heart felt heavy. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Everyone cheered, but I stood there, clinking glasses, forcing a smile. Inside, I wondered how I had allowed myself to feel so small. I couldn't help but reflect on the past year, the disappointments and the heartaches. I knew I had to do better. This year had to be different. As the night wore on, the party started to fade. People drifted off into their own conversations. Laughter slowly turned to softer voices. I moved to a quiet corner. I needed some time to think. Sitting there, I realized how much time had passed. A year filled with ups and downs. But tonight had a different feeling. I wasn't the same person I was 12 months ago. I had spent time reflecting, growing. I found out what really mattered: dignity and self-respect. In that quiet moment, I felt a strange kind of calm wash over me. I pictured all the lessons I had learned and how they shaped me. I realized I was stronger than I thought. My emotional maturity was growing. Even though things hadn't gone my way, I understood that I had the power to rise above it. I left the corner, feeling a little lighter. I wouldn't let disappointment dictate how I saw myself anymore. I decided that this year I was going to claim my power. Not through anger, but through growth. I thought about the one who had hurt me, how their actions had affected me. But instead of seeking revenge, I chose a different path. I wanted to succeed on my own terms. I started setting boundaries. I learned to say no to situations that drained my energy. Instead, I focused on what lifted me up. I spent time with people who truly valued me. It was like a breath of fresh air. I didn't need to shout or lash out. My strength came from my choices. I witnessed the shift in energy around me. When I stopped reacting in pain, I started radiating confidence. I didn't need validation from others. My journey became my own. As the year moved on, I embraced the new me. I learned to love myself fiercely. New opportunities came my way. Friends reached out to reconnect. It was as if the universe was rewarding me for the work I was doing within myself. I found peace in letting go. I began to close old chapters without drama. And for once, I felt proud. Each small victory built on the last. It felt good to stand tall, knowing I chose happiness over hurt. On New Year's Eve the following year, I found myself reflecting. I was at another gathering. There were familiar faces, but my heart was calm. When the clock struck midnight again, I felt something different. Hope. Hope for what lay ahead. I realized I had the power to choose myself, no matter the obstacles. So as I stood there, surrounded by laughter and warmth, I smiled genuinely for the first time in a long time. I chose this moment of joy, and this year, when the countdown reaches 0 again, I'll be ready. Because I've learned that true strength lies within us. It's about self-respect, about choosing peace, and about embracing growth. Happy New Year indeed. I learned something. Every ending gives you a chance to start again. And this time, I'm choosing myself. Happy New Year.